Ari, we'll stay in the SEC, going to Athens, Georgia, where we will be. Texas at Georgia. Must win for Texas. Not a must win for Georgia, though if they want to play in the SEC championship game, it probably is. Georgia is a 6.5-point favorite. This is one of your guy Tyler Shoemaker's picks of the week.
Is it?
It is. You obviously haven't been reading his website.
It's Monday. I usually do this in the afternoon. Maybe I should read his website before we do this show and steal all of his thoughts. I'd be much better at this. He has a play for this game already.
Oh, he likes Texas. He likes Texas
because I thought I was going to pick Texas for the past 2 weeks. When Texas beat Vanderbilt, I'm like, I am picking Texas no matter what the spread is against Georgia. And then they put this spread out, and this is the hardest spread because it's not quite a touchdown. What do you think Texas is? Do you think they are a team that is flawed and has somehow managed to cover up their terrible offensive line and, we're lucky to win some of these games that they've won? Or do you think that this is a team backed by a young quarterback who has now thrown for 300-plus yards and 3 touchdowns in 2 consecutive games that is finding itself at the right time and is equipped to go into Georgia and win a game?
So I don't think the offensive line is terrible. I think the offensive line was terrible. I think it has gotten better as the season has gone on, and I think that's part of the reason for the improvement. I think another part of the reason for the improvement is Arch Manning developing as a quarterback and getting better as he gets more comfortable as the starter. Steve Sarkisian getting more accustomed to calling plays with this line and Arch Manning. So he's changed sort of the parts of the menu that he prefers because it's the same playbook, but it's a matter of what you call and how you structure it and what order you call it in. And I think he's done better as the season has gone on. That said, Ari, so Texas is coming off a win against Vanderbilt where they jumped all over Vanderbilt. But then Vanderbilt should have gotten that onside kick. And if they do, who knows? Like Texas absolutely collapsed in that last quarter against Vanderbilt. Mm-hmm. Texas went to overtime the last time we saw them on the road with Mississippi State. The time before that, we saw them on the road. They went to overtime with Kentucky. The time before that, we saw them on the road. They lost to Florida. Ari, if they play the way they played in any of those games, including the one where they beat Vanderbilt, they will lose to Georgia. They have to play better than they played in any of those games to
Georgia.
Win.
You can play that game with 3 of their last 4 games.
Can we?
I don't know. They were down 17-0 or would have been down 17-0 to Auburn if the refs didn't have their heads up their ass. Like, that's not a pretty...
Okay. And would they have still won that game if they'd gone down 17-0?
I'm not sure about that.
How many points did they score in that game?
I can't recall, but I know it was...
I believe they scored 20. I believe that's more than 17. So...
Yeah. I know, but you're dismissing the vibe check. Like, that would have been a completely different game if that didn't happen. Don't argue that it wouldn't. Come on.
Okay, so if Georgia played like that against Texas, they might not win. I'm telling you right now, Texas has to play better than it has in all of those games we just talked about, or it will lose to Georgia.
Yeah. I'm just saying I'm with you. I'm with you. And I'm really struggling with this because I get the spirit of what you're saying, but I'm not going to go use like they almost lost to this team 3 weeks ago.
It's not that they almost lost to this team. It's that those performances were very similar to one another.
Yeah.
Now the order is different. Like the order of the Mississippi State game and the order of the Vandy game were flipped.
Yeah.
But the end result was a very close game. And against this Georgia team, like you could take a lead on this Georgia team. But they are explosive offensively, and there will be a moment where they come back.
Yeah, Georgia's much better offensively than they are defensively, which I think actually lines up well for them in this game because I don't think you need to be like 2018 Georgia to win the game.
And the thing is, like Georgia's running the ball better. The one thing, like Texas's defense has been good all season. A little bit worried about what they were at the end of the Vandy game and in the Mississippi State game. The way they allowed Florida to move them on the line of scrimmage concerns me. But maybe that was just a bad game for them.
Yeah.
Because my worry is that Georgia is just going to be able to run the ball down their throats. Maybe not. It may be that was just an outlier. Because there have not, like I keep saying it, it was repeating itself. And that's why I'm talking about all of those games instead of just one or two. The only one where they were like that was Florida. So maybe that was an outlier. So maybe I shouldn't be worried about that.
Yeah. I think Steve Sarkisian's a very good coach. I have respect for the players that they have on their roster.
Mm-hmm.
And I have not given up on them. So I'm going to take
Kirby Smart's a much better coach, and I have respect for the players that they have on their roster.
I know. I'm going to take 6 points, 6.5 points.
I knew you were. You can't quit them. You can't quit them. And as soon as I said Tyler was in on him, you were like, oh, no, got to take the Horns.
I was going to pick Texas from the beginning. So I was happy to hear that confirmed what I'm going to do. But also, if I'm wrong and Georgia wins by 100, like that also would not be shocking to me. Like if Texas is what they were, they are screwed. Like if that
you know what you're going to hear a lot of if that happens?
Do they play a lot of dog noises in the game?
Their fans make a lot of dog noises. They will literally bark at you.
My favorite NFL team makes dog barks too, but my favorite team in the NFL also lost to the Jets on Sunday, so you don't hear it very often.
Yeah. It's funny. My dog barks pretty much nonstop when I'm trying to record. This is the one time she decides not to bark. I need her to bark now. Yeah. So I have to do all the barking. Give me Georgia to cover.
Yeah. I'm excited. We had to be on different sides of this. I cannot wait to get to that game.
It's going to be so much fun. It is. The atmosphere is going to be incredible. And I've said this before. This is exactly what Texas wanted when it joined the SEC. This is exactly what the SEC wanted when they took Texas. They wanted this scene. Primetime, ABC. Hopefully we'll be able to get it on YouTube TV by then, but I have no idea. Fireworks, the LED lights flashing, all of it. All of it. It's going to be amazing. It is going to be amazing. It's going to be an incredible scene. I hope it's a very good game. I hope it's down to the last play, which probably means that my pick is wrong and I'm not covering.
Which also means you could still cover, though, if that happens.
That's true. I could.
Yeah.
But I really do. I hope we get every bit of drama that you want out of a game like this, because this is sort of what it's all about right here. Okay. So I can't wait. Ari's on Texas. I am on Georgia. We will find out in person. We have to put some other stakes on this game. You cannot quit the Horns. You can't quit them.
There's one thing that you're not taking into account in picking this game before we get out of here.
What's that?
It's that Texas A&M fans can't have anything ever.
You're married to an Aggie, so the battered Aggie syndrome just bleeds into you by osmosis, and you're like, oh, of course Texas is going to beat Georgia, then they're going to beat A&M, and that's going to be.
I didn't say they were going to beat A&M. What I did say is, if A&M thought they were going to walk,
then what are you even worried about? Because if Texas beats Georgia, it doesn't matter. Because A&M, if you think A&M is going to beat Texas, it doesn't matter if they beat Georgia or not.
All I'm saying is, A&M thought that they were going to get to waltz to 12-0 and play a depleted, not fired up Texas team at the end. That they got to be alone in the limelight for the first time in however many years. If you think that Texas is going to be walking into Austin, limping, battered, and broken, then you have not been following Texas A&M football long enough. I'm just saying, there are forces at play here that go far beyond.
I'm the one who's supposed to say it's supernatural when it comes to Texas A&M. I thought we were done with that.
Okay, I'm just saying, like, if Texas A&M truly broke the spell, it can't be this easy, right? Like if there was a spell,
it's still not that easy. Like they still have to play a game against a Texas team that's good. Whether Texas loses to Georgia or not does not change the fact that Texas has really good players.
If Texas
will be very fired up for that
Georgia,
game.
They step right in front of the line of attention in front of A&M, guaranteed. And that's what it's not even about whether it plays out that way. What they're upset about is, why can't it just be our year? If Texas beats Georgia on Saturday, Texas A&M becomes the secondary headline in the state of Texas.
Producer River pointing out, BetMGM has Texas A&M as a 19.5-point favorite against South Carolina this weekend at home.
Okay.
We're not picking that game, but that's a lot of points.
Ags are great. Don't get them, Ags. But, I think that you're going to have to take the state title out of Texas's cold, dead fingers. And I don't know if they'll be cold and dead by then. We'll see.